This is Leo. He was remarkable, and I'm not talking about his physical condition, but his indomitable spirit and his refusal to give up. From a young age, he was weak, bullied by playmates, shunned by pride, and even his mother refused to nurse him, leaving him to fend for himself. But Leo never bowed to fate. Eventually, he was accepted by his mother once again, and became a legendary Lion King, the Silver Hound Killer Leo. While his brothers were well fed and basking in the sun, Leo kept licking his lips because he was so hungry. He carefully approached his mother to drink milk, but as soon as he got close, his mother warned him to stay away. Confused and helpless, Leo could only pitifully watch the other cubs drink milk. When he tried to join his little companions, he was ignored because pride had already decided to abandon him. Soon, the pride set off to find a new home, and no one paid attention to the last cub in the group. Certainly no one waited for him, so Leo fell behind. In the perilous savannah, any predator could easily take his life, but luckily, Leo safely caught up with the resting pride. Yet before he could catch his breath, the pride set off again. With no choice, Leo forced his weak body to keep up, because he knew that only by staying with the pride could he have a chance to survive. But at this point, Leo was nearing his limit. Already weak and now hungry, he could barely walk straight, staggering and falling behind again. Gasping for breath, Leo still determinedly chased after the pride. As the saying goes, to achieve greatness, one must first endure hardships. Leo, with his tenacious will, once again created a miracle and caught up with the pride, desperately wanting to drink milk. But his mother still coldly rejected him. Leo's eyes were filled with sorrow and helplessness. He didn't understand why his mother treated him this way, or why his brothers and sisters could drink milk, but he couldn't. It turns out that prides abandon weak cubs with low chances of survival to conserve resources for healthier cubs. It's cruel, but it's a necessity. Leo envied his brothers and sisters snuggled in their mother's embrace, feeling lost and wanting to approach but afraid of rejection. When he finally gathered the courage to get close, his mother blocked him. How heartbroken Leo must have been, but his will to live made him try again, only to be coldly rejected once more. Not long after, the pride found a water source. Under the pride's guidance, the cubs safely reached the lake and started drinking. But Leo, arriving late, couldn't find a way down. Anxiously pacing, he called out to his mother for help, but instead of his mother, he attracted the attention of a crocodile. Desperate with thirst, Leo chose the wrong path and got stuck, with no way back and the expectant crocodile below, ready to pounce at any moment. In this critical moment, his mother finally couldn't bear it and came to help him, with other lions also driving away the crocodile. This was a good start, and perhaps his mother was ready to accept him again. She carefully picked up Leo and brought him back safely. Leo greedily drank water, and when he cautiously approached his mother again, this time she didn't refuse him. Starving, Leo threw himself into his mother's embrace, and his mother finally accepted him again. Soon after, the lioness stopped feeding, and though Leo wasn't fully satisfied, it was enough to pull him back from the brink of death. Soon, the pride set off again, and Leo was still the slowest, but this time was different because his brothers and sisters waited for him. His mother also turned to look at him, as if encouraging him. In that moment of eye contact, all the hardships Leo had endured were worth it. With his indomitable spirit, he was accepted by his mother and the pride, and he ultimately became a legendary Lion King. So, to everyone watching, may we all have the same never-give-up spirit as Leo.